Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. My name is Michael Halfill. I'm the lead pastor at the Piedmont Park Seventh-day Adventist Church, and I'm not really dressed up like a pastor that much, maybe a youth pastor. I spoke this morning at a chapel at one of our schools here in town, and so I've got my College View Eagle gear on today. Hey, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great week as we get closer and closer to Thanksgiving. I hope that you are taking a moment in the busyness and the hustle and bustle of life to think about what you're thankful for. And as we think about that, I want to share with you a text in the Bible that tells us what's God's will for us. You ever wake up and think, well, what does God want me to do? What's God's will for my life? Maybe we ask that when we're younger. We should still ask it as our hair starts to get a little more gray too. But what's God's will for my life? Here's a short answer that's a very powerful one. It comes from the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, starting in verse 16. Two words, but tough words, right? It says, rejoice always. Are you able to do that? Am I able to do that? Am I able to rejoice always? There are times that I can rejoice, of course, but always? That's kind of hard. It says, rejoice always. Pray without ceasing. Again, I pray. Do I do it without ceasing? Am I always praying? Do I always have an attitude of prayer? It's kind of tough stuff Paul's writing here in Thessalonians. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing. And then verse 18, what's God's will? In everything, give thanks. For this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Wow. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and in everything give thanks. Those are some lofty things. Now, everyone would say those are good things to do. We should be joyful. We should pray without ceasing. We should give thanks in everything. But it's not easy to do, right? Sometimes we forget even on the good days to do those things. But when the hard days come, when the bad days come, it's not always easy to rejoice. But we should. It's not always easy to be giving thanks when the hard times come. But that's exactly what we need to do. Because when we're giving thanks, when we're counting our blessings, even in the hard times, it helps the hard times become a little easier to manage. When we're praying without ceasing, when the difficult times come, it reorientates us to God and helps us to be able to manage those tough days that come. So I just wanted to challenge you as we get into this Thanksgiving season. Let's not let our Thanksgiving be one day of the month or 1 month of the year. Paul writes to us and says, no, give thanks in everything. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing. That is God's will for you. A tough verse there from Paul, but a challenging one that we need. And just a reminder that let's take this season of Thanksgiving that we have here in November, and let's try to stretch it out. These days, it's the Christmas season that stretches out. It seems to go after Christmas time and even stretching into November. Oh, that's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm saying the Thanksgiving season, if there's any season, according to the Bible, that we should stretch out to be all year long, maybe it's the Thanksgiving season. So friends, be thankful, rejoice, and keep praying. Have a great rest of your week. I hope you'll join us for worship this coming Saturday. I'm excited to share a message this week, and it's going to be a great Sabbath service because we've got a baby dedication happening. We've got 2 baptisms happening. Then I'm going to be preaching the message, so I can't wait for this coming weekend. Hope you'll join us here in person or online here at YouTube or Facebook. Our worship service starts at 11 and our Bible study time starts at 9:30. It's for all ages. We'd love to have you join. Friends, take care. Have a great rest of your week and be thankful.